La hora falta y para. In this lesson, we're going to look at a little different way to tell the time than what is formally taught, but is commonly used in speech. We saw earlier that y is going to be used on the right-hand side of the clock, and menos will be used on the left-hand side of the clock, considering that we split the clock in two different sides. E is going to be used for 1 through 30 minutes of an hour, and menos will be used for 31 through 59 minutes of an hour. This lesson on alternative ways to tell time is going to be focused on this left-hand side of the clock, the menos side of the clock. Let's look at an example. 1:35 formally will be son las 2 menos 25. It is 2 minus 25. A second way that you can say that would be son las 25. It is 25 para las 2. It is 25 to 2. That's a common way to say 1:35 in Spanish. Even though it's not taught in books that way, people will say it that way. Another example is 2:40. Son las 3 menos 20. In this case, it would be son las 20 para las 3. It is 20 to 3. Son las 20 para las 3. Totally okay to say it this way. For 3:45, you can also say son las 15 para las 4, or for 3:45, you can also say son las 3:45. People do say 3:45. Not super common, but it's definitely used. Let's look at 4:50. Another way that you can say this, instead of son las 10 para las 5, you can also say faltan 10. Faltan means to lack, or they are lacking. So it's 10 minutes lacking. It's 10:02. Faltan 10. And you can say that if you already know that it's close to 5 o'clock. But if you want to be more clear, you can say faltan 10 para las 5. It's 10 till 5. 5:55, you could say the same way. You could say faltan 5, it's 5 till. And if you want to clarify, faltan 5 para las 6. It's 5 to 6. So these are some alternative ways to say the time on this left-hand side of the clock. Son las 25 para, or you can say faltan para. Learn those and give those a try when you're speaking Spanish with others. La hora, how to tell time using falta y para.